So, Suresh sir, thank you so much for dropping in at our stall at Convergence India. Again, I'm meeting you. Thank you. So, I am with Mr. Suresh Balaji, who is a country head for the A Logic, one of the finest product which is being offered to the Indian customers. So, let's have a quickly chat with him and what he has to share with our audiences. Sir, firstly, share about the brand you're leading now.
Okay. So thank you first of all for having me here. It's my pleasure to be here, and it's really nice, kind of setup that they have here, and lovely that you have a space out here. Giving you a small overview about our brand, A-Logic is an Australian-based brand. We are based out of Melbourne, but we are present in 28 more countries, 28 different countries across the world. We are present in the New Zealand, Australia, then you have the Europe and the US, and pretty much all of the larger part of the westernized world is something that we are covered in. We are there in a fairly large set of countries in the Asian market as well. So the best thing about A-Logic as a brand is that we are not your average manufacturer. We actually understand technology to a very, very large extent. We understand the requirements and we try and kind of connect both of them together.
Right.
In many cases, each of the customers have a very unique requirement, and in many cases, like a very standardized, commoditized kind of a product. We try and bridge those things together to try and ensure that the customer gets the best experience. So
Right.
our motto is we try and give the best experience to the customer. We let them play, we let them connect, we let them explore and experience the products. So one set of major customers that we work with is all the Fortune 500 customers. So we work with a very, very large chunk of the Fortune 500 customers across the world and in India as well. So in the last 4 years, we have started working with around 35 end customers in the Fortune 500. And it's been a good experience for us in India so far.
Okay, that's great. So you shared all about what A-Logic is known for. Moving forward, I'll be asking you, because you have been successful in recent years because of the kind of partnership you are having with the SI's partners and across India. So how do you see this kind of association and how you want to build this association much more stronger in coming days?
Okay. So we have a very strong connect with the SI partners because of certain policies we have kind of adopted, right? So we have a very strong customer locking mechanism which is in place for the SI partners, and that has kind of helped us garner the loyalty of SI partners. That's something that's fairly missing in the Indian market as such. Vendors don't really take sides with the SI partners per se, but we are very, very clear about the aspect that we are happy to let go of the order, but we want to keep the customer. That's the kind of motto that we follow. Going forward, again, we will maintain a very, very strong association with the SI partners. The end customer business is something that will come, but it's going to be done only through the partners and distributors. We really don't work with anyone directly on that front. We are more of a consultative kind of an approach. This is a space which is like largely missing in the ecosystem. People don't understand basic technology of ports and connectivity. People understand all the larger ones, security and cloud and everything, but they do not understand basic connectivity of ports.
For granted that they know it.
Yeah. So I've known a lot of customers who have come to me and said that I bought this particular product of a different brand or of A-Logic and it's not working. And we go into the ecosystem and we try and find out that their core machine cannot support that. There is no point buying the most expensive dock in the ecosystem. So we urge people to ask questions so that they can learn and we can also learn along with them.
Correct. So since I assume that there is less awareness about the kind of innovation which is happening in the times of connectivity, and also I'm sure that the people who are connected with you and with your partners, they will come to know about this. Sir, I'd like to know about one thing, which is you have a different set of product which is not going with any product. So how do you able to educate the customers? What you said, the partners you are already doing, but what about the end customers, the CTOs and all? They should be aware because they may be your larger customers across India. So how are you working with them?
So we do it through multiple modes. One of them is its traditional mode of reaching out to the customers, which is like a cold call or an email which goes out. Then we have the marketing. We have various amount of merchandise and marketing that we use to try and reach out to them. But the largest part of it is something that we realize that customers have a lot of complaints which they share with the partners. So
Correct.
when they come to that, and we only ask partners which customers are facing issues and what are their issues. Partners take us over there, and we are able to give them a presentation of the A-Logic products, maybe about 50 odd SKUs we carry with us at all points of time,
Right.
and that gives them a good touch and feel, and from that it becomes a very productive relationship with
Right.
the customers.
So means even I right now I know that you have certain policies that you help the CTOs to learn about the product. So definitely there are a lot of CTOs whom we interact on regular basis will be able to share with them that A-Logic is there to guide you about what is the trend, what you can adopt. Sir, because you are at Convergence and you have to go back today, so I'll leave you with one more comment, because we are into the new financial year. You know that we are working in a financial year, not on a calendar year. So what will be your suggestions or the advice for the partners, or you want to send any message that you are going strong and 2023 will be a year for A-Logic?
Okay. So for the partners, the only thing that I want to leave them with a message is that this is probably the best time for people to start doing things differently. Now you start doing exactly what the market is doing. Your top line might or might not happen, but your bottom line is going to be shrinking. So you must start looking at vendors who protect the environment to ensure that you make your margins, because when you make your margins, we also make our margins, right? So that's the kind of attitude that we have. So my recommendation to partners would be that kind of diversify and at least take up one additional expertise in technology, and connectivity is one way to go, but there are many more. I would recommend they take up one more additional expertise whenever the times are low, because when business is not happening, that's when the learning has to happen. So don't stop learning.
Right. So rightly said, learning is the key to success, and each and every day we keep learning. Today I am learning something from you. So thank you so much, Suresh sir, connecting with us and dropping to DT booth at Convergence India. We're really always happy to talk to you, and thank you again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. My pleasure is all.
Hopefully, I'll be visiting Mumbai soon. I'll be visiting your office too.
I'd love to have you there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you again. Thank you.